What's up guys, in this video we're going to be discussing 5 mistakes that make you less masculine. Let's get started. So number 1 is going to be you have to stop being lazy. Being lazy is honestly, in my opinion, the worst thing a guy can do, because unlike girls who are attractive and things like that, guys have to work hard for their worth and things like that. So if you're the type of person that's lazy, you're automatically going to be thrown into the average category or even below that, and no guy wants to be in that category. You want to go ahead and have ambition. You want to go ahead and work on your goals every single day. You want to go ahead and have a set routine where every single day you know you're working towards something, you're progressing, you're taking baby steps into those steps. That way you're making sure that you're getting things done. Whereas if you're lazy, you're doing the same thing over and over. You're probably just watching Netflix or playing video games or things like that. And honestly, yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do any of those things. Balance is perfectly fine. However, if you do those things before any of the work is done, and sometimes in the entire day the work doesn't get done, are you really proud of how your day went? Because I know I wouldn't. The way that I do things, I always make sure to get all of the work done. That way later on, if I have time, I'll go ahead and relax a little bit. But if not, then we just move on to the next day. That's how I do things. That way I do not allow myself to get lazy under any circumstance. Number 2 is going to be stop being so nice. So I'm not telling you to go ahead and be mean to everybody or be like, what I'm telling you is you have to make sure that you do not let anybody step on your toes or step out of line, but at the same time without being disrespectful. You have to find that little niche where you're able to fully defend yourself without sounding disrespectful or unprofessional, but at the same time knowing that you're not going to allow anybody to talk bad about you or anything else like that, or about your goals, because you know your worth, you know what you bring to the table, and that is an attractive thing, both for guys, both for women. So being able to find that balance between having that edge, but at the same time being a kind person, when you mix that, you're solid. Number 3 is going to be stop being so nervous. So let me give you an example. When I was in high school, I used to be so nervous to talk to girls that I liked, because I was immediately afraid of being rejected, and those thoughts would play and play and play in my head nonstop, and I would be like, I would bite my nails and things like that, and I would be like, I don't know. In my head, I would probably be like, I probably shouldn't do it because she's just gonna say no. Why would she like me? She's way too pretty, or she's out of my league, or things like that. That type of mindset is going to get you nowhere. I lived basically all of high school like that, and it was horrible. I hated high school, and if I could go back, I would definitely do it, but with my current mindset, things would be different. So if you're the type of person that gets nervous around certain situations or things like that, what I want you to go ahead and do is actually jump into those situations. Make yourself get into those situations, and at the same time get comfortable being uncomfortable, because yes, you will mess up here and there. That's totally fine. Trust me, I did as well. But the more you place yourself in those types of situations, you're going to learn from those mistakes. You're going to learn what to do, what not to do, and how to improve upon yourself. That way, the next time you're going to be a lot better than your previous time that you tried something. So stop being so nervous. The worst that they can say is no. And then if that happens, it's okay. You can go ahead and move on to the next person, because you'll eventually find the right person for you. Number 4 is going to be you want to go ahead and stop begging. Now, I'm not telling you go ahead and get on your knees and please, please, please. But what I'm telling you is you have to make sure that your worth is known and things like that. So, for example, if you like a girl, things like that, don't allow them to know that you're so desperate to talk to them or to be around them or to take them out on a date or anything, because they're not going to be attracted to that, and if anything, you're going to push them even farther away. I've made that mistake in the past, and it got me nowhere. So rather than immediately trying to send them a million text messages or calling them or things like that, give it some time, play it cool, obviously talk to them when the occasion arises, but at the same time, Don't try to be that desperate guy that is always trying to talk to a girl because that's the one that's giving them attention or anything, because they'll quickly get bored of that and look for someone else. So stop begging for attention, focus on yourself, and the right person will come to you. Trust me. And number 5 is going to be remain faithful. So I'm not talking only about relationships, but I'm talking about anything and anyone that is loyal to you. So whether they're friends, whether it's a relationship, whether it's family or anything else like that, if someone or something is loyal to you, never stray away from that and never put that trust in jeopardy, because you're never going to get it the same level where you had it in the previous spot. So always make sure that you're never going to put yourself in that type of situation. And if we're talking about relationships, never put yourself in a situation where you might cheat or things like that, because a lot of guys, I'm not talking about myself or anything else like that, but a lot of guys will fall under temptation if the person that they might have a crush on or things like that is in front of them or trying to get at them and things like that. And that's happened to me in a relationship. Someone was trying to flirt with me and things like that, and I naturally and respectfully set my distance, set my boundaries, because I do not allow those type of things to get in the way of someone that I fully respect and have that trust built towards me. So never allow that to happen to you, because it's just a bad thing. And always remain faithful to the people that are loyal to you. So those are the 5 mistakes that a lot of guys might make that make you less masculine. So if you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and remember, new videos every Tuesday, every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time in YouTube Shorts on the daily, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Ariel Osorio, signing out. Thank you.